So good morning, all of you, once again. As you all know that we have started with the second part, the sound of music, that was the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. And you know it very well now. Just to sum up this part and link you with the rest of the part of the story, we have seen in the very beginning that there was a musical instrument named Pungi that was being played in the royal courts, and Emperor Aurangzeb banned the playing of musical instrument Pungi in the royal area due to its shrill, unpleasant sound. And then there was Nai, a barber, who improved the tonal quality of the pungi, and he chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem that was longer and broader than the pungi and made 7 holes on the body of the pipe, and he started playing it by closing and opening some of the holes. And what was noticed that very soft and melodious sounds were produced through that. And he started playing the instrument before the royal court, and everyone was very much impressed with that. So in this way, the instrument that was known as pungi, now it had taken a new name, and the instrument was named as Shehnai. And you can see the picture given in your book on page 22. They have given you the picture of Pungi also and the picture of Shehnai also with the holes. So after this, we have read that the sound of Shehnai began to be considered auspicious, and it was played in the temples and the North Indian weddings. In the past, the Shehnai was the part of Naubat, that was a traditional assemblement of the 9 instruments at the royal court, and it was only played in the temples and the weddings. But the credit for bringing this instrument onto the classical stage goes to Ustad Bismillah Khan, great musician. He was only 5 years old when he was playing Gulli Danda near a pond in the ancient estate of Dumrao in Bihar. And after playing, he used to go to Bihariji temple to sing Bhojpuri Cheta. And he was awarded a prize, he was given a prize of a big laddu weighing 1.25 kilogram by the local Maharaja. And now this man who started this instrument, and this happened 80 years ago, 80 years पहले की बात वो आपको बता रहे हैं कि जब वो 5 years के थे, then it started. And this little boy has traveled far to earn the highest civilian award in India, that is Bharat Ratan. This man has reached to the great heights, getting the Bharat Ratan award. He was born on 21st March 1916. He belongs to a well-known family of the musicians from Bihar. His grandfather, Rasool Baksh Khan, was Shehnai Nawaz of Bhojpuri King's Court. His father, Piangbar Baksh, and other paternal ancestors were also great Shehnai players. Now, this young boy took to music early in life. From the very beginning of his life, he started diverting his attention towards music. And at the age of 3, when his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house in Benares, that is known as now Varanasi, Bismillah was fascinated by watching his uncle's practicing the Shehnai, and soon Bismillah started accompanying his uncle Ali Baksh to the Vishnu temple of Benares, where Baksh was employed to play the Shehnai. Ali Baksh would play the Shehnai, and Bismillah would sit captivated for hours on end. He kept on watching and listening that music. Slowly he started getting lessons in playing the instrument and would sit practicing throughout the day. For years to come, the temple of Balaji and Mangla Maya and the banks of the Ganga. These were the three favorite places where he used to sit for practice in solitude. Solitude means एकांत में अकेले बैठकर वो इन तीन जगह पर practice किया करते थे. Temple of Balaji, Mangla Maya and banks of Ganga. The flowing waters of Ganga inspired him to improvise and invent ragas that were earlier considered to be beyond the range of Shehnai. इसी water ने, गंगा के water ने उनको inspire करा to improvise, means to improve and to invent the ragas that were first considered beyond the range of Shehnai. Coming to passage number 6. Come to passage number 6 on page 23. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. Now, he was only at the age of 14 when he accompanied his uncle to Allahabad Music Conference. Underline the name Allahabad Music Conference में कब उन्होंने अपने अंकल के साथ visit करा? When he was only 14 years old. At the end of his recital, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted the young boy's back. Who inspired him? Who patted him? Ustad Fayaz Khan. Please underline the name. And said, work hard and you shall make it. Means you should work hard, you shall make it means you will achieve success. You will get the desired aim. With the opening of All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938, please underline the year in 1938, All India Radio in Lucknow was opened, came Bismillah's big break. Big break means got big achievement here when this All India Radio was opened in Lucknow. He soon became an often heard Shehnai player on radio. रेडियो के ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा सुना जाने वाला शहनाई प्लेयर वो बन गए. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. When India got independence, he was the first person to greet nation with his Shehnai. उन्होंने इस independence का, इस freedom का welcome किया by playing the Shehnai on radio. He poured his heart out into Rag Kafi. Please underline which Rag? Rag Kafi. He poured his heart, that means with his full heart, with his full enthusiasm, he played Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he poured his heart out into Rag Kafi from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous tryst with destiny speech. Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, great leaders, were there to listen this Shehnai, and they praised all of them praised Bismillah Khan's this Shehnai Vadan. And then Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who became the first Prime Minister of India, he gave his speech. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. He gave many memorable, that means that are always remembered, these type of performances he gave in India as well as in abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Jahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets. His first trip abroad means बाहर के countries में, विदेश में जाकर उनकी जो first performance थी, that was in Afghanistan, where King Jahir Shah was so taken in means attracted or charmed, fascinated by the maestro, by this great master, that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets, कि उन्होंने इनको बहुत मूल्यवान, priceless means जिसकी कीमत का नहीं लगाई जा सकती, बहुत कीमती precious Persian carpets दिए, and other souvenirs. Souvenirs means the things given in the memory of a place, person or event, some memento type जैसे थी कोई trophy type ऐसे souvenirs दिए गए. The King of Afghanistan was not the only one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Goonj Uthi Shehnai. You might have heard the name of this film. Not only the king of Afghanistan was impressed and fascinated by the music of Bismillah Khan, but the film director Vijay Bhatt, please underline the name, film director Vijay Bhatt was also very much impressed after hearing the music played at a festival, and he named a film after the instrument called गूंज उठी शहनाई. शहनाई वादन से उन्होंने एक फिल्म का नाम बना दिया गूंज उठी शहनाई. You might have heard this old film. The film was a hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's compositions, दिल का खिलौना है टूट गया. आपने ये सॉन्ग भी सुना होगा. इस फिल्म में ये एक सॉन्ग है, ये बहुत पुरानी फिल्म है, बिस्मिल्लाह खान के शहनाई के ऊपर बनी हुई. और बिस्मिल्लाह खान ये फिल्म जो थी हिट गई, और इसमें से वन कॉम्पोजिशन ऑफ बिस्मिल्लाह खान्स दिल का खिलौना है टूट गया टर्न्ड आउट टू बी अ नेशन वाइड चार्ट बस्टर. चार्ट बस्टर मीन्स वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बन गया, रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकर. इस सॉन्ग ने इतना ज़्यादा नाम कमाया नेशन वाइड, इट बिकेम अ रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकर. डिस्पाइट दिस ह्यूज सक्सेस in the celluloid word, celluloid word means the old fashioned way of referring to films. Films को पुराने टाइम में celluloid word कहा जाता था. Despite this huge success in the celluloid word, Bismillah Khan's ventures, his projects, his efforts that often involves risk, difficult काम करना जहाँ पर कि risk involved हो, in film music were limited to two. कि इतना होने के बावजूद भी उनको इतनी सक्सेस मिली इस फिल्म से और इस सॉन्ग से, लेकिन फिर भी उन्होंने फिल्म म्यूजिक में दो से ज़्यादा उनकी जो है कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस नहीं है. बिस्मिल्लाह खान्स वेंचर्स इन फिल्म म्यूजिक वर लिमिटेड टू टू, कि वो फिल्म्स में पसंद नहीं किया उन्होंने. विजय भट्ट्स गूंज उठी शहनाई एंड विक्रम श्रीनिवास कन्नड़ वेंचर सनाधि अपना. These are the only two films in which he worked. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world, he says with emphasis. See the reason why he did not like the this word of the films. He said, I just can't come to the terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world. This film world is full of artificial things and the glamour, sirf show off se bhara hua hai, and I can't tolerate all this. So he did not continue with the film world. This was said by Bismillah Khan with emphasis. That's why he was his music was limited only to the two films, Goonj Uthi Shehnai and Vikram Srinivas Kannad film thi Sanadi Apna. So after that he did not work in the films. Awards and recognitions came back thick and fast. थिक एंड फास्ट मीन्स बहुत तेज़ी से उनको अवार्ड्स जो थे वो मिलते रहे, बहुत ज़्यादा उनको ऑनर और रिस्पेक्ट जो थी वो मिल रही थी सारी तरफ से. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious London Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. Underline, he was the first Indian who was invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. America में इस hall में उनको invite किए जाने वाले वो पहले musician थे Indians. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. Underline the other performances which were given in the World Exposition in Montreal. Montreal is the name of a place. In the Cannes Art Festival and in Osaka Trade Fair. These are the three places mentioned where he gave his performance. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him, Tahir Mosiq Ustad Bismillah Khan. Underline the name. He was so well known, he became so famous internationally, कि बाहर के countries में भी इतने famous हो गए, that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. Tehran में एक auditorium बनाया गया that was named after him, Tahir Mosiq Ustad Bismillah Khan. Underline this name, the name of the auditorium in Tehran that was named after Bismillah Khan. National awards. like Padam Shri, the Padam Bhushan, and the Padam Vibhushan were conferred on him. Underline all the three awards which he got. Padam Shri, Padam Bhushan, and Padam Vibhushan were conferred on him. Conferred means given him. In 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. और इंडिया का जो सबसे बड़ा सिविलियन अवार्ड है भारत रत्न, दैट वाज आल्सो ऑफर्ड टू हिम इन 2001 with the coveted award resting on his chest. Coveted means much desired. He had a strong desire to achieve this award. When he got this award on his chest, his eyes glinting with rare happiness. उनकी आंखें जो थी खुशी से चमक रही थी. Glinting means shining with rare happiness. Happiness that was achieved with great efforts. यह बहुत कम लोगों को जो हासिल होती है, दुर्लभ होती है, scared. He said, all I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music. कि उस टाइम पे इस खुशी को जब उन्होंने हासिल करा तो he told the people of India, to the Indians, that all I would like to say is teach your children music. उसने इंडियंस को क्या कहा? That they all should help their children to learn music. They should be taught music. And दिस इज हिंदुस्तान रिचेस्ट ट्रेडिशन. और ये हिंदुस्तान की, भारत की सबसे अमीर विरासत है, ट्रेडिशन है, प्रथा है म्यूजिक. एंड इवन द वेस्ट इज नाउ कमिंग टू लर्न आवर म्यूजिक. और आजकल वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज जो हैं वो भी हमारे इंडियन म्यूजिक को लर्न करने के लिए आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. सो ही इंस्पायर्ड द पीपल टू मेक देयर चिल्ड्रन लर्न music and advise the parents to teach their children music. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahib, he is, as he is fondly called, he was very well known with the name of Khan Sahib. बिस्मिल्लाह खान से उनका नाम जो है शॉर्ट में खान साहिब के नाम से वो मशहूर हो गए. लोग उनको बहुत ज़्यादा खान साहब के नाम से जानते थे. और in spite of having traveled all over the world, पूरी दुनिया घूमने के बावजूद खान साहब, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Banaras and Dumraon, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. कि ये दो प्लेसेस उनके लिए बहुत फेवरेट प्लेसेस रही, बनारस एंड डुमरांव. एंड दे रिमेन फॉर हिम द मोस्ट वंडरफुल टाउन्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. कि दुनिया के ये वंडरफुल टाउन उनके लिए रहे यहाँ पर कि उन्होंने अपना बचपन बिताया और उन्होंने म्यूजिक वहाँ पर सीखा. यू रिमेंबर बनारस, जहाँ पर कि वो टेम्पल में जाकर गंगा के किनारे पर बैठकर, तीन उनकी फेवरेट प्लेसेस थी जहाँ पर वो प्रैक्टिस किया करते थे. एंड डुमरांव वेयर ही यूज्ड टू प्ले गुल्ली डंडा एंड देन यूज्ड टू गो टू बिहारी जी टेम्पल and was getting the award of a big laddu. So these were the childhood memories, and these places became the favorite wonderful towns of this great person. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA. इनका इतना लगाव था इन दोनों जगह के साथ कि एक बार उनके किसी स्टूडेंट ने उनको कहा that he should open a Shehnai school in USA, कि यूएसए में वो शहनाई स्कूल खोलें. एंड द स्टूडेंट प्रॉमिस टू रिक्रिएट द एटमॉस्फेयर ऑफ बनारस बाय रेप्लिकेटिंग द टेम्पल्स देयर. और उस स्टूडेंट ने इतनी भी प्रॉमिस करी कि वो वहाँ पर बनारस का एटमॉस्फेयर क्रिएट करेगा बाय स्टार्टिंग द टेम्पल्स देयर. बट खान साहब आस्क्ड हिम इफ ही वुड बी एबल टू ट्रांसपोर्ट रिवर गंगा एज वेल. लेकिन खान साहब ने उससे क्या पूछा कि क्या वो रिवर गंगा को भी वहां पर ले जा सकता है, वहां ट्रांसपोर्ट कर देगा, टेम्पल से वो खोल देगा, वहां पर एटमॉस्फेयर बन जाएगा बनारस का. बट कैन ही ट्रांसपोर्ट रिवर गंगा देयर ऑल्सो? लेटर ही इज रिमेंबर्ड टू हैव सेड दैट इज व्हाई व्हेनेवर आई एम इन अ फॉरेन कंट्री आई कीप यर्निंग टू सी हिंदुस्तान. तो इसीलिए उन्होंने कहते बाद में एक बार ये भी कहा कि व्हेनेवर आई एम इन द फॉरेन कंट्री, जाते थे वो परफॉर्मेंस के लिए फॉरेन कंट्रीज में भी, अब्रॉड जाते थे, बट ही वाज ऑलवेज हैविंग लव फॉर हिज ओन कंट्री. दैट्स व्हाई ही सेज व्हेनेवर आई एम इन फॉरेन कंट्री आई कीप यर्निंग टू सी हिंदुस्तान. यर्निंग मींस हैविंग स्ट्रॉन्ग डिजायर टू सी हिंदुस्तान. व्हाइल इन मुंबई I think of only बनारस and the होली गंगा. और जब भी वो मुंबई में होते थे उनके मन में सिर्फ बनारस और होली गंगा ही रहती थी. And while in बनारस I miss the unique matha of Dumraon. और जब वो बनारस में होते तो वहाँ पर वो हमेशा डुमरांव का जो एक स्पेशल फ्रंट पार्ट था, मत्था जिसको हम बोलते हैं ना, फ्रंट पार्ट था, उसको वो मिस करते थे बिकॉज ही वॉज हैविंग ग्रेट लव एंड अटैचमेंट फॉर दैट पार्ट ऑफ डुमरांव. उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान His life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. उस्ताद बिस्मिल्लाह खान की लाइफ जो है वो कहते हैं एक परफेक्ट एग्जाम्पल है ऑफ इंडियाज रिच कल्चरल हेरिटेज, भारत की बहुत अमीर और विरासत का, और दैट वन दैट एफर्टलेसली एक्सेप्ट्स कि एक ऐसा पर्सन, एक ऐसी पर्सनैलिटी जो कि बिना किसी कोशिश के इस चीज़ को स्वीकार करती थी, एक्सेप्ट दैट अ डिवाउट मुस्लिम, डिवाउट मीन्स अ पर्सन हु हैड अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बिलीफ इन हिज रिलीजन, believing strongly in religion and obeying its laws and following its practices. He was a Muslim man. Devout means strong believer of religion, of Muslim. Like him can naturally play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. But he used to play Shehnai every morning in the Kashi Vishwanath temple. Being a Muslim, he was going to the temple, Hindu temples, and playing this Shehnai. He was a great and perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India, जहाँ पर कि हम कहते हैं कि different kind of different religion को belong करने वाले लोग रहते हैं, but we all are Indians. He showed that spirit कि being a Muslim, he was going to temple and playing the Shehnai daily there. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. कि 21st August 2006 को उनकी डेथ हो गई, and he was at the age of 90 and having a prolonged illness, एक लंबी बीमारी के बाद वो हमें छोड़कर चले गए. He was given a state funeral and the government of India declared one day of national mourning. He was again given great respect by the government of India and was given the treatment of a great leader and had a state funeral. पूरे राज्य स्तर पर उनका शोक जो था वो मनाया गया उनकी डेथ के ऊपर, and government of India declared one day of national mourning. See the spellings, MOURNI, mourning here, that means that is being sad. जब शोक जो है मनाया जाता है तो उनकी डेथ के ऊपर वन डे का नेशनल लेवल के ऊपर जो मॉर्निंग थी, सैड न्यूज़ जो थी उनकी डिमाइस की, वो दी गई लोगों को, एंड दे वर आस्क्ड टू पे होमेज टू दैट ग्रेट लीडर, एंड दैट वन डे वाज डिक्लेयर्ड एज नेशनल मॉर्निंग. So in this way we have read about the great personality of this great leader, great musician who got so many awards and brought this Shehnai Vadan on the classical stage. Otherwise, it was only played in the temples and the North Indian weddings. The credit goes to this great person, Bismillah Khan, for bringing this Shehnai Vadan on the great stage, classical stage.